I just got off a 12-hour shift at work, 7 o'clock tonight, and now we're getting down to the last processes of the tanning process. So we're gonna put some gloves on. We're gonna pull these hides out of this tub or bucket, whatever you want to call them, and all we're gonna do now is just hang them up, kind of skin out, and let them dry. Let's see how they look first. So now the hide should be tanned. And now you're just going to want to flip them skin side out. And just let them sit out. I'm going to hang them kind of over these chairs for now. Let them get some air. You know, stays even on them. Sometimes late at night, I break out in your book singing. Alright, speed this up, and then I'm going to run out to the shop and grab my stretchers. We'll be back. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to take these out to the shop to dry. That way the humidity don't mess with it. But stay with me for a second. Now I got my stretchers here. We're going to slap them on here real quick. And then I'm going to take them out to the shop. I'm not going to take you guys with me because I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside right now. Coyote number 1 on the stretcher board, on the stretcher. Work the hide down onto it. If you have to, push it close with your legs. Well, that ain't working very well. And one thing you want to make sure of when you put them on here is make sure they're pretty well centered. You want the legs. I don't know if you can see this. Let me illuminate some light on here. Alright, you should be able to see that better. So just make sure your legs are straight in the front where you want them. The tail's right in the center. Just make sure the ears are, you want the ears to be kind of, you can actually pin these things forward and it helps with the drying process. Just make sure that the hide's nice and tight on there. And then you got your nice stretched coyote hide. Like I said before, I always say that. Keep them straight. So we're going to do this with the rest of them, then we're going to take them out to the shop. Alright. We got all the gonna take them out to the shop. I'm gonna let them dry till tomorrow. Check them. If they're still pretty wet, I'm gonna let them dry another night. And then once they start drying, I'm gonna take them off here periodically and just kind of stretching them, working that hide over, trying to make them a little bit softer. And then once they dry out fully, if you got like a wire wheel or something like that, you can thin the skin down a little bit, which I think I'm gonna have to do on that coyote there that I didn't get all the fat residue off. But yep, that's how you do it now. I'm gonna go out and shop and put these up for the night. See you guys tomorrow. Alright, well it's 2 days later, and we've let the hides dry a couple nights in the shop. So now me and Boo Boo here are going to show you how to stretch a hide. Oh man, still ain't woke up yet. But bear with me, we'll try to get her done. So now, first things first, take them off the stretchers. And you can tell they're starting to get kind of like a rawhide. Can you move for a second, Boo Boo? Can you move for a second? Come down here. Good girl. And now you're going to want to take your hide, go over the back of something, and you can see that hide turn white when you do that. You're just going to want to work it over the top of it. Yeah, there's more coons over there, Boo Boo. So, basically what you're doing when you're doing this step is you don't really want the hair of the hide to be in contact with the whatever you're using to run it over. So fold it over on itself. But what it's doing is it's breaking. When the hide dries, all them fibers they tighten up and they get real tight. Well, this is basically stretching them fibers out and just making it a softer leather. Now you can see right here, it's kind of dark. And then when you stretch it, it turns all them fibers white. But see, this hide's not all the way dried out yet. So, are you you playing with your bubble machine? Here's a good example, probably I'll get to show you. If you can see right there in the camera, the hide's a little bit brownish. You stretch it over top of that, and it turns it a nice little white color. So basically that's what you're going to want to do with all your hides. Hey, it's okay. You can stretch some if you want. But this is what I've heard is the longest drawn out process there is in tanning hide. This is Dustin Witten, Tan Hiding 101. And see, after you get done tanning your hides, like all this little stuff that didn't get off with the fleshing and stuff like that, you can just take your knife and trim all that up afterwards. But right here you can kind of see it. Alright, see how that hide's like real dark right there? You take it and stretch it and it turns a real white color. And that's what you're going to be wanting to do with your hide, is just stretch it out and break all them fibers loose. Because basically right now all it is like a dog toy, you know, a big rawhide. And then they make you know, leather softeners, some oil you can put on this, and that oil will soften the leather up too. So just as your hide's drying out, just make sure you you go out and you stretch it a little bit. The more you work with it, the softer it'll get. And my little girl just spilled bubbles everywhere, so I gotta go pick them up. This is Tanning Hides 101 with a bubble machine. Sometimes you just gotta give your kids. Hey, don't. What do you got? Whoa. Look at that. Bubbles. Bubble. Bubble. Oh, I'm glad you guys come along with me on this first attempt at tanning hides. And it looks like it turned out pretty good, except for the fox. That's the one piece of advice I'd give you guys. If you're going to do a gray fox, a squirrel, or anything with thin skin on it, don't leave it on salt very long. If you're going to salt it at all, just do it pretty quick, about probably, I'd say 4 hours or so. And then get it in the pickling solution and start tanning it. But I appreciate you guys coming along. I know a lot of people have been asking me to, you know, show them how to tan hides. I myself really didn't even know, but this is my first go at it. At least now I know the do's and don'ts of tanning hides from the mistakes I've made. See if this makes me look even cooler. With bubbles on me. Makes me look like a UFC fighter. Now, in the ring, we've got Dustin Whitten. But anyways, I like doing these kind of videos for you guys. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's in the bottom right hand corner of the channel or the video. Hit the subscribe button, that way you can keep up with us on YouTube. And there's a little bell icon. Make sure you click it, that way every time we post a video, you get notified on your phone or computer or anything that Acorn Outdoors is live on your computer. So thanks again, guys, and I got some more videos coming up, so stay tuned, stay wild.